Hi, I'm Carina, this is English in Brazil e hoje eu estou aqui no YouTube Space de Nova York e eu estou em contato com pessoas de pelo menos 15 países diferentes. Então eu achei o contexto perfeito para falar sobre diferentes sotaques em inglês. Afinal de contas, todos nós estamos nos comunicando aqui em inglês e cada um tem um sotaque diferente, cada um tem uma experiência diferente com a língua. Então, espero que gostem. Check it out!
هاي أنا ندى من مصر من القاهرة. Hi, I am Nada from Egypt, Cairo. My channel name is Doody Lifestyle.
こんにちは皆さん。Hi everybody. My name is Satoshi from Tabi Eats from Japan. Our channel is Food and Travel.
สวัสดีครับบอสกิรติครับ Hello I'm Boss from channel Boss Kirati. I'm from Thailand.
Bonjour tout le monde, je m'appelle Justine et je suis française. Hi everyone, my name is Justine, I'm French, I'm a fashion designer, so my channel on YouTube is about fashion.
Je m'appelle Gilda, je viens de France. My name is Jill, I'm coming from France and I've got a channel called Mr. Geopolitics.
Okay, and how did you learn English?
We take English in school from the beginning, from like elementary school, but it's not enough to speak English or to practice English. So for me, what helped me to improve a little my English is YouTube videos. I watch a lot of YouTubers all over the world, especially in England and US and Canada.
I learned in the school for 6 years, but I couldn't speak well. And I did not studied well. And when I was a student, I was bad at English. The English score is pretty low.
What do you mean? Regular school, like high school, or a language school?
Middle high school and high school.
Okay.
In Japan, the grammar is the most important thing. We don't have so much talking, conversation. We don't have just reading and grammar. Maybe so I can't talk in front of or talk with somebody who is speaking English.
It's the same in Brazil. It's the same.
I went into an international school in Thailand, so I actually learned English for about 12 years.
I learned English first at school, but really 10 years of learning English in France is the same than just spending three months in England, for example, you know. So I did my first trip for 1 month in Ireland to get better English, but then I did my studies in Mexico, so I had half of my class in English, half of my class in Spanish. The thing is, I don't think it's really like, it's not taught the good way in my opinion, because it's really like academic and we don't speak a lot. Even the English sometimes, the English teachers sometimes speak with really strong French accent, so it's not like a conversation, it's more like really theoric, and that's why I think we're not as good as English as we could be if we have done the things differently.
I learned in primary school, junior high school. I had it in university, and actually my university studies were all in English, even though it was in France, so that helped me a lot to go to the next step, right?
Do most people speak English in your country?
They know English, but they don't speak in English. Yes, a lot. No, I think they just use English like in school, in typing an email, business email, but not practice it like talking in English in the streets. No, we don't usually practice it. Yes,
It's the same in Brazil.
actually we have a problem that sadly it's a big problem in English learning. That people, like, if you don't speak perfect English, they like laughing on you. I don't.
Are you talking about Brazil?
Oh,
Are you talking? It's exactly the same.
Oh
Yeah.
my god!
That's
It's
terrible.
a bad
It's so
thing.
bad. Yeah,
Yes,
I know.
people are afraid to talk in English or to practice the English.
Recently, young people speaking English rather than us, or my generation, but totally not.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if I go to Japan right now, do you think I could communicate and buy stuff using English, or they just speak Japanese?
If you speak very easy English, you can.
Okay, good.
Simple English
Simple
is
English, simple.
accepted.
Okay, good.
No, I'm actually the minority. Like I think more than half of my country doesn't speak English. For someone to speak fluently, they would need to learn a lot more and pay a lot more, which most of the Thai people wouldn't have that much money to do it.
No?
We have really a problem with English, and I mean foreign language in France. We're quite bad with it. The thing is, it really has changed. The young generations, we have been like studying abroad, so yes, we can speak, even we've got French accent, we can speak English. But for example, my grandparents' generation, they don't know how to speak English. And for my parents' generations, depend if they are working and they have been traveling, but it's really like half and half, I think. So, but still, it's in the culture. So yeah, I will say main of the people don't speak good English in France.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever been afraid of speaking English?
Honestly, yes. Yes. In this camp, now, before I traveled to US, to New York, I was a little afraid, so anybody can't understand what I say. Before I came to New York, I decided to practice a little bit my English. So I searched on YouTube on practicing English and English courses. Mm-hmm. Yes, English tutorials. I just revised a little my English and English famous, most popular words. That's it.
If you spoke Portuguese, you could have studied on my channel because I have these playlists like survival English.
I'm scared, still scared and afraid. Sometimes here in New York City, we have to order at the restaurant, but my pronunciation is not so good. Sometimes I made mistake and I can't listen to their staff talking. So I sometimes say, excuse me.
It's so hard, right?
Yeah,
and you just don't get it.
They speak very fast.
I know. It's terrible.
So I can't. It is very difficult to order at a restaurant. But I tried.
Yeah, you're trying.
But sometimes the stuff is different from my order. Another stuff, another dish came.
Oh yeah, really? Oh damn! You ordered something and then you get something else. Oh, that's terrible.
But I can't say anything.
Just don't say, because it was your fault.
Yes.
I have, but I don't care anymore.
How did you overcome your fears?
I guess when you know that even the owner of the language, like the Americans or the British, even they themselves make mistakes. Who are you?
Yeah. What's the most difficult word or sound in English for you?
The R. Yes.
R.
Yes, we say R.
R.
Like in Spanish or in Italian, yes. But R, we don't have this letter.
So you have to learn this.
Yes.
R and L. In Japanese, the R and L is same pronunciation. La, di, du, le, lo. Both we say la, di, du, le, lo. So it is very difficult to pronounce the R and L.
Sherry.
Sherry?
Sherry.
Okay.
Yeah, the yeah, I mean in
cherry or sherry?
As in the fruit.
Cherry. Then.
Cherry.
Yeah, that is cherry.
Yeah, see?
I can see.
See, I can't even make the difference.
I'm sorry.
Cherry.
Cherry. Like catch.
Cherry.
R, we have a really strong R. You know, R. Yeah,
right
it's coming
here.
from the throat. So the R, it's. I think you can really know when French is speaking with this sound, I think.
Sounds that don't exist in French.
For example?
For example, though, throughout, what? And the. Right.
The. I know. And what's your favorite word?
Maybe beautiful.
Aww.
Maybe. I like this. Actually, I am one of the persons that really love English language. When I was young, I used to love English movies. Yes, Hollywood movies. Yes, a little. Maybe Harry Potter is my best, and Lord of the Rings. So I used to listen more to English people, so English language. So I really love the language.
Me too.
My favorite word. Dream.
Oh, why did you choose? Because you like the meaning?
Because I couldn't follow my dream before I started YouTube. Now I'm following my dream.
That's so beautiful. Oh my.
My favorite word. Schedule.
Why?
It's fun.
It's fun. It's
fun.
schedule. It's a very
Schedule.
complex word, right?
Yeah,
right?
it's complex and fun.
I know, I like the words, for example, brothers. I don't know why, but it sounds
Beautiful?
Beautiful and easy to say, you know. even-
Brothers.
Brothers, I don't know why. The sound is, I don't know, it fits good in my mouth. Oh, I don't know.
Brothers.
Brothers, I don't know.
That's a very good question. I like words egg because it's so simple, so short. It really
egg.
says what it means. It's 3 letters and it's like one sound. You know what I mean?
Egg.
I like that one, I think.
Okay, egg. It's a very beautiful word.
Yes.
And then the last question is, what would you say to Brazilians who are afraid of making mistakes or afraid of speaking English in front of other people?
Yes.
What would you say?
This is advice. I think it's not just for Brazilians. It's just for everyone, and from Egyptian and Arabs, because we are like the situation in Brazil. Don't be afraid, because you will not learn anything without making mistakes. Making mistakes is what makes you really learn what you want to learn. Not just language, but anything you want to learn. You have to do mistakes. You have to try a lot of times to learn this thing.
If you made a mistake, don't worry. I did, and I'm doing now. But we can communicate. It's not only language. It's total of yourself is speaking something to our other person. So don't worry. Let's say something.
Oh my god, yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you
so
very
That
much.
was awesome.
Don't be, because even foreigners make mistakes.
Okay, good. Thank you very much.
If you're scared of making mistakes, just think about the French people trying to speak English. No, you really don't have to, because as we just said, it's part of the process of learning, and the tool is to be understood. Even if you're making progress, the tool is try to communicate. So yeah, really have to just jump and go for it.
You have to try and practice. Don't be scared because you don't get the chance to be corrected. Just try. People will understand. Like, you don't need to be perfect or even fluent to make yourself understood abroad. When you travel, it's hands and feet anyways. I've traveled through Asia. I don't speak an Asian language. You're fine. Like, you'll find a way. At the end of the day, everybody understands each other. Fine.
Okay, thank you
And
very
it's
much.
even funny.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. Misunderstandings
So,
are
like-
usually funny. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Então eu espero que tenham gostado desse vídeo, eu me diverti muito gravando com eles, eu achei muito interessante saber um pouco mais sobre o papel do inglês em diferentes culturas, né? E a gente ficou aqui pensando depois e conversando, nossa, são tantas coisas em comum entre o Brasil e a Tailândia, a França, o Egito, né? Então eu achei muito interessante esse vídeo, espero que vocês tenham gostado também. E se gostaram, não esqueçam de clicar em gostei e de se inscrever aqui no English in Brazil para acompanhar mais conteúdo como esse. See you next video. Bye!